Hi, this is Johnny from killermonarch.com. Today I want to show you how to be a sniper wearing ghillie suits and portable hiding. If you want to watch, hang in there. It's going to be nothing about sniping today. It's all going to be about, and woods ball. So hang in there. I'm going to show you some tricks of the trade, and maybe you can learn something and tell your friends about it. Hey, this is Johnny from Johnnie Monarch. I want you to notice the way my nephew's crawling. You notice he's in the shade. Step one when you're planning to be a paintball sniper, you stay in the shades and the dips, in the greens. You got to stay hidden. If you go out in the sunlight, they're going to see you a mile away. So you stay in the shades. You notice my nephew was crawling. He's doing the way I told you guys to do it for nighttime crawling. First you push with your feet, you stretch as far as you can with your feet, slowly you'll move your arms forward. And what you do is keep himself down, staying in the shade. It is a slow process. Now, if you're playing woods ball, we usually have 45 minutes to play, sometimes you have an hour. If you have a longer time, you can take time crawling more. But I do recommend, if it's like a 45-minute game, you want to hurry up and run to your position you want, run in, find yourself a spot, and sit down. You got to have brushes around you. If you're wearing green, if all your place is green, you put green and keep yourself hidden. If you're wearing brown, stay around the brown stuff. You stay around the trees. You blend in more. I know this sounds like common sense to some of you, but it isn't. Remember, brown can hide in green, in the shades. We can do that. Green cannot hide in brown. It's harder. It just shows a lot more. Brown, again, brown hides in easier than the green. Again, you get the point. Now, I want you to show my nephew. Hey, Chris, please stand up. Walk over here. He's going to sit down. Again, does it right. It's harder to see him. Even though we flatten out the grass a little bit here, it's still harder to see. He is blended in for this type of terrain. I'm going to go back now to the portable hide. Show you how to hide behind stuff that you can sneak up on. Homemade stuff that you can use. As far as I know, most paintball fields allow it. There might be a couple that don't. Check with your paintball field. But if it's woods ball and you're a sniper, they'll pretty much let you get away with this stuff that I'm going to show you. Hold on and let me show you what I'm talking about. Alright, this is Johnny again, Johnnie Monarch. Now I want to show you what I'm talking about, a portable hide. The back of it is right here. It's all wire. If you go on my web page, you're going to see how to make this. And on the front, it looks like that. Now you're going to ask, well, how do you move it? What you do, you sit behind it and you hide. Get down. When you're sitting here, you're going to get down. You're staying behind this. Your gun sits through here, and when you want it to move, you slide it forward real slow. Alright? The next step is your feet. Again, you're going to anchor your feet to the ground, slide up forward. With your hands slowly. Pull yourself as you can. Up, just a little bit. Then you're going to wait for a while. Slide forward. As far as you can, keep your head down. Again, slide your feet. Wait. Stretch. Pull up. Push forward. This is how it works. It is a slow process. Again, you're a sniper. You're trying to hold down a position or trying to sneak up on someone. You do not have speed on your side. It's time. Okay, because you're going for that one shot. In paintball, it usually takes 2 or 3 shots to get one guy. But the more you practice, I've seen guys get shot with 1 shot. It does take practice. For those who are beginning, again, what you're going to do is grab typical grass around. If you noticed, I weaved in the green grass here from the background. Now you have the branches. I took a branch off a tree, stuck it here. Took some brown branches from this right over here. You don't take a bunch of everything when you have scenery like this. You got to mix it up a little bit. It makes it easier to hide. Now my nephew's been laying on this ground for a while, hidden out there. I'm going to bring this up to him. I'm going to show you how this works while you watch this camera. If he does everything correctly, you will not see him move. So let me show you. Watch closely. You know it's there because I pointed it out. But if you look closely, you see how it works. He's moving really slow. And he's sliding up. You look really, really close. You might watch these things move. That's why we're kind of speeding it up right now. On a real sniper or something, will take their time. This is too much. So you would take a lot slower, or you would put something else to hide behind. Again, we're not professionals. We're just guys playing paintball. Or kids playing paintball. With a low budget. So, this is how you do it. Again, remember guys, it is the way you move. Slowly. There's my nephew again. Being another volunteer again. I would love to do this myself, but I found out I can't talk and show this how this works. Hang in there, we're going to show you a few more little scenes where him hiding, and we're going to break it off from there. Any questions, please notify me, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you. Cut. Hey, this is Johnny from Killer Monarch. Today, again, I want to give a special thanks to my nephew for helping me out today. If it wasn't for him, I really couldn't do this because, you know, it's kind of hard to explain what's going on when you're crawling and speaking at the same time. So, again, I want to give a special thanks. 2, I gave you guys 3 different ways of looking at camouflage. Green, brown, and mix. Brown. There's 3 different ways. I want you guys to look at it and see how it blends in. Remember, you're only as good as your camouflage if you're trying to be a paintball sniper. Second you need is know how to be quiet. Take your time. Work with it. Third, you're only going to get 1 or 2 guys. You did that, you did your job. Or if you can hold down the side of the team shooting, and you kept one side down for a while, and while your other team advances, you did your job. Not a glorious job, but it is a fun job. Everybody needs you. Again, I want to say this is Johnny from Killer Monarch. I want to give a big thanks. If you guys have any questions, email me. Talk to you later. Have a good day.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum. Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum.
In the morning, laughing happy fish heads. In the evening, floating in the soup.